Hi, Elnaaz. Welcome to Bollywood Life.
Hi, Ran. Thank you for having me.
Not a problem. Not a problem. First of all, belated happy birthday.
Thanks.
All right. As usually, when I had my birthday in quarantine time, so I couldn't spend it really well. So, but I know you have done something special for your birthday. Can you elaborate on that, and can you just shed some
Yeah.
light on that as
See,
well?
the thing is, I obviously, since I wasn't in India and I've been seeing how things are going, how everybody's really suffering from this situation with Corona. So I was thinking to, how my friends and fans always try to do so much for me on my birthday. The least they do is send me flowers. So I
Hmm.
was thinking, yeah, instead of sending me flowers, any which ways I'm not there, and instead of something that will make me happy, but it's going to die down in 5 days,
Hmm.
let's just try and start a fundraiser which will at least feed some people who have no money at the moment to
Hmm.
eat, the most basic thing.
All
So
right.
I started the fundraiser with my team together. We started with keto and it went really well.
Hmm.
We were able to feed 7,000 families.
Oh, that's
And
amazing.
that, I guess it's a nice thing to do that on my birthday. And it made me really happy. And I hope those families, those people were also happy.
That's what we're supposed to do, right? Give it back to the society on a special day. That's very sweet of you, yeah. I hope because a lot of Bollywood celebs are coming up and taking such initiative, and I'm really happy that you're also doing that. Talking about situation, tell me, you're not in India right now. You're in Germany, right? What's happening
Yes.
there, and how's it thing? How things going over there?
Yeah, I must say, touch wood, it is very, very good at the moment here. The times where it was crazy and nobody was allowed to go out, those were in March, ended sometime in May. And we've been really able to handle this very well. The Germans follow the rules. We are supposed to go out with masks. Everybody is wearing masks. You're not allowed to enter any shop without a mask. So, I feel like if you have rules and if people follow the rules, then you are like how we are able right now in Germany to continue normal life. Yeah, Hollywood is coming to Berlin to finish shooting
Right.
because here you are allowed to shoot. So imagine how it is like if people would really actually listen to the government, do the things.
Hmm.
Everywhere else in the world, they could exactly continue the way we're doing it here. So I'm very, very happy. I even was able to celebrate my birthday with my friends, you know.
Oh,
So we went all out in a bar. Everybody was there. We were all close to each other because we followed the rules before, and now we're allowed to do all of this again. So I'm
hmm.
really hoping for the entire world to get back to the same old thing.
I understand, but it's not happening anytime soon in India because the situation is getting worse and worse day by day. It's
मैंने
very
सुना
terrifying right
है,
now.
बहुत इट्स वेरी 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 अपसेटिंग और मुझे वापस भी आना है यार जल्दी खत्म करो ये सब कोरोना मुझे वापस आना है घर
But I understand. Okay, just talking about the social responsibility as well. So things are happening in India right now. Recently, since you're a celeb and you are a woman, I want to talk to you about what are your thoughts on Fair and Lovely changing its name to Lovely and Glow? Does it make sense to you right now? And where do you stand on this? Typical notion of beauty standards in Bollywood or in India, if we take in general.
It's a good question. I've been reading a lot about it.
Mhm.
Especially, see, I grew up in Germany, okay? Here, people really want to be darker and have this suntan, and they go into sun studios for that.
Mhm.
They pay money for that,
Mhm.
and those sun studios are not good for your skin. You can get cancer from them, but they still do that. In Europe, it's a thing to be darker and not so white. And whereas we see in Asia,
Mhm.
everybody wants to be lighter. So
Correct.
a lot of people have been hearing that they give this argument of why is it okay if other people want to be darker, but for us it's not okay if we want to be whiter. Um, and I think there is a very very thin line in between of that because in Europe nobody really puts you down for not being dark,
All right.
but in India,
Mhm.
they say, ये तो बहुत काली है. She will never get married or whatever. They
Mhm.
put you down for being dark. So I think that's the difference. For if I'm dark and I want a fairer skin, it's my right to be able to get that. But if I'm being put down for that, that's a problem. And I think that has also been a problem with all the ads of Fair and Lovely and all of the ads of these creams that they show that the person who is dark is not getting ahead in their job, is not getting a promotion, or not having a good life. But when they're fair, they're amazing suddenly. So I think that's where the problem starts.
Mhm.
So not only with the change of the name, but with the change of the society, I think it'll start. It'll start if we start accepting ourselves the way we are. But also, it is our right. If I want to go into a suntan studio right now to look more tan, it is my right. And if I want to look a little fairer, it is also my right. But it is wrong to put people down for not being the way my ideal beauty means. You know, I think that's the problem.
All right. But do you think somewhere our cinema has also, come into notion what the beauty standard should be of an heroine? She should be taller, thinner, whiter. Does that also influence people in a way? Do you think that's been
A
happening for a
lot.
while now?
A lot. And I must tell you, and I'm going to very honestly tell you that right now, that I have always been upset with the fact that in Bollywood, you have to be perfect. You have to have perfect hair, full hair. You have to have perfect skin. You have to, everything. The ideal woman in Bollywood is this beautiful, full of hair, fair woman who has the greatest body. And even me as an actor, sometimes I feel pressured.
Mhm.
So imagine if I feel pressured, even though I have so many people around me who can make me look beautiful, then how will other women feel? So I feel as a community, as people, as all of us, we have to start somewhere. We have to stop. Maybe we should stop. I mean, I do it. I wear extensions on my shoot because my hair looks fuller because that's what they want. Maybe we should stop that. Maybe we should look at what is real. What is it what we have every day? And let's accept that.
Correct.
I hate putting lashes. If you ask my makeup artist, she knows. I don't like putting lashes. It's just so heavy on me and it looks so weird. It's not real, So I try to wear less, but then sometimes I hear them, yeah, can't you just put a little bit more lashes so her eyes look bigger? I understand it looks beautiful on screen, but how are we gonna help?
That's not exactly who we are, right? That's just that's just how
Exactly.
we show it to the world.
Why can we not accept that whoever the way they are, they're beautiful that way?
Correctly said,
And
ma'am.
that's what I loved about Bala, the film that came out last year. It had all of that in it.
Right.
The dark woman, the guy with no hair, and it's beautiful. I want more films like that to be made. That's what we need.
Correct, because cinema is an influential tool, and people really get influenced by it. So we should take
Very.
responsibility and just come ahead and show such culture, such things, and to the people where they don't have a notion for beauty. They can accept people for who they are.
And
Right.
Imran, cinema is influential all over the world, but I feel because I'm from Iran, I grew up in Germany, I have family in America, and I live in India now. I see that cinema is 1,000 times more influential in India than it is anywhere else. So the more it is important that we take care of that in India.
Sure. The moment it started, and I'm sure it's gonna happen really soon. Okay,
Yes,
tell
I'm
me,
so
how's in
happy.
the life after Sacred Games? Tell me that. How has it been? Are you still receiving message for the same thing, or something new is happening?
Well, life after Sacred Games has truly been incredible.
Mhm.
It's something that I've always wanted, people coming up to me and telling me, wow, you can act.
All right.
So yeah, because I started as a model and everybody thought I'm this foreign girl who cannot speak Hindi, who doesn't know how to act. So then suddenly everybody was like, oh, okay, she can act, that's cool. So that has been super. That's something I always wanted, and hence people have been taking me seriously. I've been getting more projects. I've been working on 2 films right now. Both unfortunately stopped shooting right now, but yeah, I'm loving the fact that people believe in me now. So Sacred Games truly been the best thing ever, and it was international. You
All
know,
right. I get that. So you're talking about two films. Can you share something about that, or still disclose? Like you cannot talk about it?
one of them because it is announced. It's a Tamil film with Jayam Ravi and Tapsi Pannu.
All right.
Um, so that one we are working on.
Okay.
Sitting at home. And the other one is a Bollywood film that I'm doing, but we didn't get to announce it before lockdown, so I still have to be a little quiet about
All
it.
right. So we'll wait
But
and
it's
watch for
very
that.
special. It's very different, one of its kind in Bollywood. So exciting. So excited to share it.
All right. So we will have to wait for that, right? And then we can talk to you about it. All right. Let's tell me, how active are you on social media? Are you really active on social media, Instagram or Facebook?
I am very active on Instagram by now. 2 years back, I found it so weird to post things, and I was like, "This is so weird." And my team kept telling me, "Listen, you have to be active. You have to post stories. You have to post stuff." And I'm like, "This is not me." But now, if you look, I know all the tricks and tips, and like I'm all over it. I keep posting stories. I keep posting pictures. So yeah, on Instagram, I'm very, very active.
All right, but my question is really not related to that particular thing. All right, my question is like, have you recently heard about the controversy that happened? A comedian, she was accused and she was threatened on social media. Social media is a platform to connect with people. It gives you a lot, but it takes away from you as well. You being a celebrity, I guess you might understand what threatening a woman it is, or giving rape threat to someone. Have you heard about this? And what do you have to say about such notion and such apps? Do you think it should have a stronger rule or regulation where people cannot just post things just like that and threaten someone on social media openly?
Yeah, definitely. See, for me, it has never been this bad, thank God. And I'm so sorry for her to face that. But yeah, I also sometimes get weird messages. But I do think that is the responsibility of Facebook, which owns Instagram,
Mhm.
to have a filter which can filter these comments or these kind of people out, because it can get really scary, when you get death threats, when you get rape threats, which, I mean, who can ever think of something like this?
Right.
And unfortunately, I must say, those are the people who are really uneducated about so many things in life, that they can go out and threaten a person just like that. And without even understanding where her joke was coming from, or, you know, and even if she did something bad, who
Mhm.
are you to come and threaten someone?
Right.
So we cannot control that, because we're not close to them. We cannot go home to them and say, "Listen, what you're doing is wrong." But what we can do is, because it's such a wide open community, and where everybody can write and do whatever they want, I feel that the authorities of those apps, they need to be able to filter these things out. And um, we need
Understand.
to call out to them, because how many people can we educate? How many people can we tell this is not the way?
Mhm.
You know?
Yeah, because I asked you this question because you are a woman and you are active on social media and you have a kind of following. So I might get it what you're trying to say. So that's why the question was put out there. But
Yeah,
what
yeah.
happens, when celebrities are also let down when they voice their opinion on social media. Do you think it's a social responsibility of a social media to voice their opinion? And what happens when people don't respect it? You know,
You mean like celebrities?
yeah, in general, because people are always asking, why don't celebrity talk about this stuff, or why are they not giving their opinion on it? But when celebrity does, there's a backlash comes with that, right?
Yeah, yeah.
So
So that's the thing. See, now I can tell you something about myself.
mhm,
If I post something about Black Lives Matter, suddenly all of my Iranian followers come and say, "You're an Iranian, you don't love your own country, you don't post about the earthquake that just happened." Now, do you want me to become a politician and post about everything that happens everywhere around the world?
right.
Or do you want me to be myself and post and talk about the things that happen all the time? Or some people come and say, "Oh, you didn't talk about what happened in India. We people give you so much, and you were talking about Black people in America." So it is so hard. It really is so hard to cater to everybody's needs
Hmm.
as a celebrity, as a person, as an influential person, because we want to do good and we want to talk about as much as we can to help change. But some people don't understand that we are also humans and we also have our own limitations,
True.
and they have such high expectations that it's just so hard to help everyone out. And I mean, I wish I could do it all. I wish I could post about everything, but sometimes it's just not important. But we try, and then there is backlash, and we have to live with it. I guess there is nothing else we can do. We just have to ignore the comments and hope for the good in the world.
All right. Because what I understand right now is like, if you're asking for a celebrity's opinion, you should also respect that opinion. That's my say in that.
Exactly. If you're asking for the opinion, no matter if it's a celebrity, whoever it is, you're supposed to accept these opinions, because everybody is free to have their own opinion.
Right. All right. So let me loosen you up. All right. I have some lockdown question. It was really hard hitting question that I asked you earlier, but let me loosen things up for you. So the question normally I get on social media are from the fans or on the social netizens, people who ask what celebrities are up to during lockdown. Okay. Since you're in Germany, all right. So tell me, what is keeping you productive right now, and what are you doing things that is keeping you on?
See, during the actual lockdown, now is no lockdown here anymore, I did a course at the New York Film Academy because I always wanted to go to New York Film Academy, never got time because I always was working. So I did an acting course at the New York Film Academy, which was super
I read about that. I read about that, right?
Yes, and I learned so much. I cannot wait to go on set and to actually apply everything I learned. And then obviously watching all the films that were on my list for years and years, and I never got time. So I did that. And then I'm reading a lot of books. I love reading books. So I'm finishing again my list of books.
All right. It's time to check out the list. Okay, I get that.
Yeah. Check. And spending time with my family because I don't get to spend so much time with them.
All right, tell me, what shows are you currently binge watching and you recommend your fans to watch?
I started watching Money Heist. Money Heist is super cool. Prison Break. I watched Hollywood, which is also a series on Netflix. Is super cool.
Yeah,
I loved it.
I've seen it.
And I guess that's been a lot already.
Okay, all right. Okay, tell me, a celeb who has impressed you with his or her social media post of lockdowns and every creative post, is there anyone who impressed you on social media like that?
Yeah, somehow I didn't expect Kunal to be so active.
All right. Are we talking about Kunal Khemu?
Yeah, I was watching his. I mean, when we were shooting, Kunal and me did a series together for Z5, Abhay. And when we were shooting back then, he wasn't so active on social media, I remember. And now I'm like looking at his Instagram and I'm like, this guy is pretty active now. Okay.
All the pictures that he's posting with the dark images, the black and white pictures, it's really amazing. I know.
Right? And I'm like, who's shooting these?
Yeah, how is he getting that angle right? It's really difficult. I'm sitting at home, he's doing it. So that's commendable. I agree with that. During lockdown, okay, what was the best thing that you liked about, like, were you doing like your home stuff, cleaning, brooming and everything? Were you doing jhadu, pocha, bartan and all? If you were doing that, which was your favorite and you hated the most?
एक तो यहाँ पे जर्मनी में वैसे ही ये सब करना पड़ता है क्योंकि यहाँ पे कोई भी नहीं है जो आपको हेल्प कर सकता है. Okay. But I love vacuum. I love vacuum clean. Like I can do it all day. Go around, vacuum clean, and I love it. And I love ironing. Right. These are my two favorite things. I don't like washing dishes.
Okay. All right. Okay, cool. That's all right. Okay, tell us, what was your plan to stay fit, during the lockdown? What were you doing? And if there was some exercises that you were doing, can you recommend those to our friends?
Kuch bhi nahi. Ek to, as you can see, I've put on weight. And second, my go-to exercise, if I can't do anything else and I don't have anything around me, is squats. Because I feel with squats, you're doing a little bit of cardio, minimal, but you're working on your legs and your abs also because you have to like keep it tight. So that's a workout for me that I feel that if I do that every day, 100 squats, I can still like keep myself, in shape.
I get that. What are you taking? What are you doing to take care of your skin while sitting at home? Any beauty tips or beauty regime that people should follow?
I have started since lockdown I have started reading a lot about products. A friend of mine knows a lot about organic products, and I ordered organic shampoos, and I've got an organic toner for my face, which has changed my skin. And it's incredible to see. I've got an app which shows me each product, how many bad things there are inside and how many not. So
Okay.
now I am filtering out all the bad products that I was using before. And it's so cool. I think my skin really has changed with changing to organic and natural stuff.
Who is your 3 a.m. friend during, whenever you have to, when you're sitting at home, you have nothing to do, who's your 3 a.m. friend do you go to?
Oh, my 3 a.m. friend. Dimple, a friend of mine. She's called Dimple. She's my 3 a.m. friend. Yeah. And especially she is up 24 hours. So even if my 3 a.m. is her there for me.
Okay. All right. All right. I'll take that answer. Okay, tell me, when are you coming back to India? What are your plans? When are we seeing you back? And
If you can send me a private jet, I'll come back right now.
all right, that eagerly you want to be back?
I'm telling you, of course, my home, my bed, my clothes. I'm wearing the same clothes since 4 months.
All right.
And I love my closet. Like I love mixing and matching and wearing new clothes, wearing my 500 shoes that I have. But
Right.
no, I mean it's okay. That's not a big problem. But I really, really need to get back to work. I really need to get back to doing something, to having a purpose in life.
Mm,
And that's really missing in my life right now. So
okay.
I really, really hope that either a vaccine comes or people follow rules and this thing goes away. It's really something that I would have never imagined in my life. Nobody would have imagined that something like
Correct.
this would
Nobody
happen.
would have thought about it. But I hope the things get better soon, and you can come back to India very soon when the things are normal. I hope this lockdown teaches us to be more humble, be more human, and be more loving to each other. And they respect nature for what it is right now. And that's it. Thank you so much for chatting with me. Yeah.
I hope so too. Thank you so much, Imran. It was lovely.
It was
Thank
lovely
you.
chatting with you. I'll see you soon. We can do this in person when you're back home. All right.
Hopefully.
Till then,
Yes.
best of luck. All right.
Thank
I'll see
you.
you soon. Bye bye.
Bye. Bye bye.